Even if you haven't seen the movie Jaws, a fear of sharks is nothing to be ashamed of. They are genuinely scary, and if they attack you, they can do some serious damage. We met up with two young ladies who were attacked by a great white last September, lived to tell about it, and went back to where it happened to deliver that shark a message and hopefully collect some data on great whites in our area.
It's hard to believe that just a few hours before we shot this story, these skies were gray and cloudy, and there was some rain coming down.
Lucky for us, the weather changed for the better, and we've got a beautiful day to hit the seas as we put out this shark buoy.
And if you're wondering what a shark buoy is, it's not your run-of-the-mill channel marker.
What makes this different is there's actually an acoustic receiver on the bottom of the buoy. So the mooring and the chain and the buoy are just there to hold this acoustic receiver. And the acoustic receiver is probably about a 10 to 12 inch, almost black PVC looking object. But really that's the receiver that actually picks up on the ping from the acoustic tags that great whites are tagged with.
What prompted the placement of these receivers out in the harbor is the stuff of nightmares and scary movies. Less than 1 year ago, on a day much like this one, these two young ladies faced down the fear of their lives when a great white shark interrupted their day out on Stage Point by biting into the underside of one of their kayaks. Today would hopefully prove cathartic for Kristen Orr and Ida Parker as they placed the third and final shark receiver in the water. But before doing so, they decided to leave a message for the shark that ruined their peaceful day in the water last September.
Dear Sharky, thank you for being a good shark. Remember that kayaks are not food. He was a good shark. He knew that we weren't food, that he didn't want us, and he swam away, and I think, you know, we made some good decisions in the water and to keep everybody safe and happy, and we're very grateful and lucky to be here today.
And more important than the message to their shark friend was their debt of gratitude to the crew that saved them.
The 25 minutes that we spent waiting in the water was a lifetime, and to see them come around the point and to be there and know that we were going to be safe was huge.
Signing the buoy was the first stage. Next up, returning to the scene of the crime and delivering the message. We all boarded the harbor master's boat and headed out to Stage Point. We couldn't have asked for nicer weather or calmer waters. In fact, everyone kept mentioning how much it was like the day the attack took place. Once we got to the spot, it was time to drop it in and hope that it would collect data.
Okay.
I love to see when something positive comes from something so traumatic, and we're really excited to help kind of fuel the research around it.
The receiver will only detect sharks that are already tagged, and the results will take time to gather. But hopefully, this helped put the events of last September in the rear view.
I think we'd already kind of moved past a lot of it, but this is definitely icing on the cake.
It's a closing to the chapter.
It is.
On Plymouth Bay, I'm Brian Sullivan, PACTV Community News.